What's up, y'all? This is Culture versus Culture, and coming back to y'all, hip hop news talk, whatever. I just want to hear y'all's opinions. So hit them comments whenever y'all do actually watch this. I'm still new to this. I know the back wall looks crazy. That's my dog, or the rest of my room. But let's get back to the topic of what I want to discuss today, and it was about King Von and Little Durk, and did he sacrifice him or not? Was there potential there? Yes. You notice anybody in the doesn't matter rap anything to for fame, there's always someone that they lose just before their big break, you know. And Lil Durk lost King Von, and then the next like right then come out with Drake and got popping. And I mean, Lil Durk was already picking up, but the scenario with King Von and Little Durk, it just didn't sit right to me. Shout out to Trap House Kitchen. I've seen some of the videos, which I was already aware of this before that. I just ain't went on here and talked. I'm just now starting this page, so it's gonna be different from after this. Like I'm gonna actually start working on the editing right now. Just you got to start somewhere, and I'm starting. I'm just like I had to, like I had to start. Now from here, I'll have to start editing a different way and actually bringing clips in of what I'm speaking of or referring to. But I got to learn more about the copyright infringement laws and all that stuff too. So I just want to speak for now. But back to King Von and Lil Durk. You know that lawyer, Lil Durk's lawyer, actually interrogating King Von and getting his license, and which gave up his address in Atlanta. And you know that's odd that was the same woman at the airport days before he was killed, if not maybe that evening. And I hate to think this co-defendant was King Von. Dirk got on TV, and he didn't come out his mouth and say it, but it stated that his lawyer said he was innocent, and his co-defendant was the one that fired and shot. Was it Hellabans? And Hellabans got killed too. What are the odds in the only two witnesses in your case dying, and one of them's your man's? Like, how you do that? It's just the more and more stuff unfolds, the more I have to say that I'm believing that Little Dirk did that. At first, I didn't see it. They seemed like they were brothers, but then the more you listen to King Von's music, especially on Jump, I never paid attention to that, but listen to the lyrics on Jump with him and King Von, Buka, and Mimo 600. But listen to King Von's verse on that. He breaks down exactly what happened and what it's like. What it's like. Everybody thinks it was talking about Big Mike or whatever that guy's name, his co-defendant in the first case. He was talking about him in why he told. But what it's like, that was you seen them in clips in court together. So, I firmly believe now, looking back, recapping, thinking about everything, Von was telling us in his music. Little Dirk told on him. That's why you see King Von doing that like crazy look when they're in court. Like, makes so much sense now. I don't have all the videos to show y'all right now. I've watched them all, but like I ain't got them up there. I've got to learn this stuff, but I'm starting here because I've got to start because something's telling me to just get on it, and it'll grow and it'll blow. You know what I mean? And I have a feeling I have the potential to do that. You know, um, I'm trying to build some generational wealth for my kids. You know what I mean? Like something to establish that is setting them right. But let me get back to my topic. um, Yeah, it's so sad to see all these rappers dying, and a lot of times like it could have been prevented. And I even heard rumors that Lil Durk, you know, intentionally put a hit out on King Von's chain because it would be a defamation of character if his chain was snatched or he. But look at the video. Everybody thought they was trying to help him. He wasn't trying to help him. Like the manager told us that King, which I don't really believe anything he says either, but said King Von was using Quando Rondo as a shield because of all the bullets. But I personally think that Quando Rondo was trying to snatch his chain because there was a hit out on his chain because he knew he would die about that. And if he didn't die about that, it would embarrass him. And, you can't snatch King Von's chain and get away with it. And he knew that. And if he did, then it would make, because King Von was rising. He was rising past Durk. King Von's music was better than Durk's. Now, don't get me wrong, Durk has been in the game longer, so he's got more tracks that are more versatile. But if you would have given King Von just a little more time, you can hear now that he's passed. If you listen to his music, you can hear the change as he's growing into an artist. And we didn't even get to see him at his full potential. He was just took off the streets and was like, for my kids and family now, he started opening eyes and seeing that, jail ain't, I've been to jail. And that is not where nobody wants to be. I've changed my life. I used to be pretty wild in the streets and hustled big time. And, that's why I'm reaching out on here now, though, too, because I was such an influential person. I mean, I rapped, and I don't even try to promote that on here anymore. I have it on YouTube, and it's got thousands of plays. I ain't gonna say millions, but we had a homegrown home, you know, hometown buzz. I even did a show with Pastor Troy, but let me get back onto my social boy. You can tell I'm ADHD or ADD. But with the King Von thing though, back to that, it's just sad, man. He was such a good artist, and to be honest, I feel like I said, it all they couldn't be around each other too. That played a factor too, because he had to distance himself. Little Durk had to distance himself from King Von, so whenever he did, that made it easier for that to happen. There's like Quando Rondo and his camp. Yeah, they recently got shot at actually 30 miles from where I live. Right around the corner, really. But you know, man, what was I at? I was off the wall. Started talking about Waycross, but you know, Lil Durk shut down his Instagram page because he knew people was gonna be saying you sacrificed a lot. He didn't want to hear all that flack. Just like FBG Duck, he literally predicted it. I think it was Exposing Me, the song Exposing Me, maybe. Oh no, not from 63rd. It might be not from 63rd, or I'm from 63rd. Yeah, I'm from 63rd. But it might have been that song. It was one of them two. But if you go back and listen to it, you can type it in, what's on FBG Duck predict King Von's death on. I'm sure it'll pull up because I think that's actually how I found it. But you know, so therefore FBG Duck, if he was saying it before it happened, and he literally was talking about Lil Durk, because he even talked about him having their dreads dyed, and it just blows my mind, like I kept my mouth quiet for a while. I knew once I started a channel, this would be one of my first topics, because I've like I don't listen to that much new rap. So King Von caught my eye. Like, I heard no Mo3 or whatever, all these other artists, but like King Von, like he really like I guess I could feel the realness and the passion in it because I ain't saying Mo3 what, but I mean King Von really hit me hard when he died. Like, and no rappers impacted me when they died since like that, since like Camouflage, because I really truly couldn't believe it happened. Like I still question sometimes whether people fake their death as well, but I believe that he was literally a sacrifice, just like with DMX, whole nother topic. Or we can talk about, other artists because it fits in this genre, because these rappers and these icons to reach that certain level of fame, they have to sacrifice the people they love the most. And from Kanye West and his mother, and the baby and his mother, and what's her name? That one singer chick, her whole family, Jennifer Hudson, and the list goes on. Like so many people, just before they make it, there somebody close dies, just so happened, and then the next thing you know, boom, they're a megastar. You know, that's a blood sacrifice. And in the Bible it talks about we're not going to be battling flesh. It's going to be principalities and whatever the exact words were. I can't think of it right now, but it's true. That the Bible tells us everything that's happening right now, or predicted things. We're in the end times. I know I'm getting way off the topic, but that falls back in that category of what I'm talking about, because like this world is evil, and it's crazy. Like I really need a whole different chat for that. Not chat, but a whole different topic for that, because yes, I'm a Christian. I ain't gonna deny that ever, But yeah, y'all give me y'all's thoughts though on King Von and Lil Durk. You let me know what your opinion is, because I'd like to know. But y'all like, subscribe, share. I know right now it ain't hitting right now, but things about to change. I'm just getting on here talking and getting, I guess, practicing, you'd say, because I'll really start having this set up. I kind of like my background. I don't care what anybody else thinks, but nah, I got to do something different though, something more legit, something a little more professional. But nah, I guess y'all have a good night. Peace out. Keep God first. I'm out.